If you are building or renovating your project, then taking action on what you learn in the short training video will be the most valuable thing you do. Now, I know this is a big statement, but I can say this because it will help you avoid costly mistakes people make when doing a building project. Have you heard of the term project on target? If not, this concept is an important one and is used in all major constructions. From building roads to office spaces to facilities, all projects are aiming to meet their targets. On target is about completing the project to a specific set of goals within the designated time frame and budget. Many times this does not happen, and for your project, this is bad news. There are many reasons why a project may not come in on target, but by far number one reason is lack of planning in early phases. Here's the thing, at some point midstream in your project, you're going to discover something that needs to be incorporated, or a requirement that was previously missing, or a risk that was undealt with. It is given, it always happens. Factors like these leads to open ends. Whether changes are small or large, they create impacts of all kinds, especially on finances and timelines. This is why we created Project Strategy Workshop. Because when shortcuts are taken and design phase is rushed into, then people do not discover all the aspects until it's too late. There are 5 phases of a project when changes can be made: strategy phase, concept design, design detailing, bidding phase, and construction phase. Design Strategy Workshop will help identify all respective objectives and strategies early to make the project planning respond towards the real needs. If you discover better options early, you can make changes effortlessly. Discover them late and you pay exponentially, or worse, settle for less. A picture tells 1,000 words. With this project strategy workshop, such can surely be avoided. Now take a look at this graph. Time is on the bottom on x-axis. As the time progresses, the opportunity to make changes decreases. This is common sense. It's a lot easier to change the location of the concrete before it has been placed. Now this graph represents the relative cost to make changes. As you can see, as the time progresses, changes get increasingly more expensive. The best time to make changes is at the beginning of the project. That is why a thorough strategy review should be your first step. When we overlay these two charts, you can see in the beginning of the project the opportunity to make changes is the greatest and the cost of making changes is least. It is at this point in the process that we want a thorough listing of your targets. As Abraham Lincoln said, if I had 9 hours to chop down the tree, I would spend the first 6 sharpening my axe. Lincoln understood that proper preparation in the early stages can help save time and effort on the long run. By putting into common terms, measure twice and cut once. Every project needs to be built on a solid foundation. Project Strategy Workshop will help you get there. The workshop helps to identify the right goals of the project so that appropriate action can be planned for. It defines your needs and helps separate them from wants. This allows proper decision making and right allocation of resources. Another important aspect is planning for risks. All projects have risk attached to them that can bring undesired outcomes. Risk assessment can help understand the situation and allow to work towards a mitigation plan. As they say, projects are built by people but made successful by right decisions. Project Strategy Workshop provides facts and diagnose situations early to be able to base the decision on, which ultimately helps to build the correct path for your project. This makes the project stand out through its natural competitive advantage, an apple amongst oranges, making your project investment worth every penny. Now you may be asking, will this help my kind of project? Or will it work for me? Project Strategy Workshop is meant for all kinds of projects, whether you are a real estate developer or a corporate looking for facilities of any kind. Every project is aiming for their own targets. Conducted by specialized architects and business experts, they engage with proven tools of business design and project management to tap into your needs unique to your project and your objectives so that they can be planned for. A structured system takes into account all that it takes to build up and helps you get into action faster and efficiently. Take the right step towards a successful project. Click on the button below and write to us with your details. Someone will contact you shortly to schedule a suitable time. Thank you for watching this brief training video. We look forward to working with you.